Today I'm here with Rod from Rotolight, and he's going to show us some of the key features and demonstrate the Rotolight. Over to you.
Hi guys, so this is the very exciting Rotolight ring light. Firstly, very unique properties to the light itself. So whereas other LED lighting products or flash usually got quite a narrow focus beam of light, about 45 degrees, these are 110. You can see that on myself, getting a very evenest burst of light. I get that fantastic ring light effect in the eye. The other great thing with this is whereas other lights can usually just do 1 or 2 different color temperatures, with this we can actually do 4 with the same light. So we can do direct daylight, indirect daylight, mixed light and tungsten. So the user's got a lot of flexibility to match the ambient lighting to get some very natural looking shots. You can also dim the light from a half stop to 1.5 and diffuse it, which is really great on skin tones. The way we do that is we've got some filters that are pre-cut, stored at the back of the product, all made by Lee Filters, one of the best brands on the market. Selected color temperature goes at the front. We've got a guide inside which tells the users which filters to use for which different combinations. The other great thing with this is whereas other lights typically run for an hour and a half or 2, we'll get 4 hours off just 3 AA batteries, so it's very portable, very lightweight. The other great thing is that the product is very versatile in terms of mounting options. So it's actually the only light in the world that will mount straight to a shotgun microphone. So if you're doing DSLR video, literally just slide on and off the microphone. Otherwise, with the kit, we include a hot shoe mount that will take it to any camera, hot or cold shoe, very quick to deploy. Any 1/4 inch to a tripod lighting stand, or we can even detach that down and go straight onto a rail system. With the kit, we also throw in an additional 10-piece color effects kit, also some of Lee's most popular colors. So we've got 8 different color filters for side fill, for backlight, for hair light, everything from reds and blues like we've got over here. So if I demonstrate the use of those, you typically have one as a daylight balance light in your camera, maybe a secondary light giving the additional creative fill, putting up a hair tone. Alternatively, if you're doing an interview type situation or even portraiture on the photo side, then we include 2 different skin tone correction filters, one for light skin tones, one for dark. And these are literally like spending half an hour with a makeup artist, so real big time savers, really quick to deploy, instant skin tone correction straight away. So the idea is the user's got a completely versatile, very quick to mount, lightweight lighting kit. Get a fantastic carry case with it, which will mount your iPhone, 6 AA's, both your lights, your filters, the entire thing. And the other great thing is the cost point. So we have a 2-light kit, $399, single light kit, just $249.
That's great. What about photographers?
So it's been really big in the photo market. So typically those using ring lights or ring flash, the problem with those products as they mount around the lens is that typically you tend to cause red eye reflection or retinal flare because you have symmetrical light going to the user's eye bouncing back. With this, even though it's on my shoe, I still get the ring light in my eye, but I've eliminated that symmetrical light and therefore the red eye. So I get the benefits of the ring light without the downside of that red eye, and it's also a fraction of the cost. The photo users love the fact it's a continuous light source, so they can see the shot before they take it. No guesswork what the flash is going to do. The other thing is that because of the 110-degree beam angle as opposed to 45 typically with a flash, it's naturally very soft, naturally very diffuse, which is something else that photographers usually love.
Okay. What about when, for instance, how long does the battery last?
So the batteries, you'll get 4 hours if you use lithiums. You can also use rechargeables or just standard alkaline batteries, and you'll typically get about 3 hours off those.
That's great. And what do the kits include?
So you've got basically 2 different versions of the kit. We have the Creative Color Kit, which is a single light kit. So the light comes with a full set of the color temperatures. So you've got 4 different color temperatures. You've got 2 neutral density filters, so you can dim it very accurate from a half stop to 1.5. You also get a diffusion filter. You get the hot shoe mount. You get the 10 additional color filters, which is 8 different side fill and backlight effects, 2 cosmetic correction filters, and you get a carry case. So that's called the Creative Color Kit, $249. We've also got a 2-light kit, which is 2 of the lights, 2 of the calibration filters, 2 of the hot shoe mounts. You also get the color effects, and you get the carry case, which will hold both the lights, $399, so incredible price point. And
That's
made
great.
in the UK at Pinewood Film Studios.
And what about people that ask you about dimming?
So this is the thing, most other lighting products where you have a rotary dimmer on the product, the thing that they typically suffer from is as soon as you dim the intensity of the product, you actually measure the color temperature, it massively drifts.
I've noticed that.
The problem with that is if you've already got the camera auto white balance, it then starts looking blue or it starts looking a little bit too yellow. With this, the great thing with this is it's always 100% studio accurate, so you can dim it. We do it by filters, which are included, so you get a half stop and you get a 1 stop, and you can combine them for 1.5.
Yep.
The great thing with that is not only have you got 100% color accuracy, it allows us to have a much longer battery life with the product, so we get 4 hours, whereas others get 1.5 or 2. The other thing is, let's say you're doing a photo shoot or even a video shoot, got a very nice looking shot, but someone messes up a line, or maybe someone blinks in the shot, but you like the actual color of the shot.
Yes.
With this, you can recall that setting. So you know it's exactly one stop of dimming at exactly 5,600 Kelvin. With a rotary dimmer, you've got no idea
That's right.
what the intensity was.
Where that's a lot more repeatable, whereas...
Yeah, total recall.
Exactly, that's
There you go.
fantastic.
Yeah.
We've got some demo footage of it being used,
Yeah.
and we've also got some photos of it as well. So yeah, stay on and have a look at those.